Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, this is a new moon reading, so it begins with the question, what will your sign in the title below be beginning with the new moon on January the 24th or under the new moon's light, so the few days around there. This is a general introduction. There'll be a timestamp below because you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get a good picture. And bear in mind that there's a link down below as well. If you don't know what your moon or rising sign is, go to one of the links below and you will be able to get a free birth chart. Now, being a general reading, roles can be reversed, timing's not absolute. Bear in mind this. What's important in the new moon in Aquarius is your intentions. Things that you set in motion now apparently may not come through until I think they said full moon in Leo or new moon in Leo, but anyway, midsummer. But according to all the astrologers, which I recommend that you watch, this is a really, really big new moon. Now, I don't know enough to speak convincingly on it, so go and look at Sun Soul TV, Soul Garden TV, Namaste Today, The Leo King, Anastasia Cosmic Astrologer, and there's others. There's a lot of others. So, with no further ado, I don't think I've got anything else to say, so I'll bring up the cards. Okay, Pisces, what you seem to be doing is bringing some idea that you have been inspired by and grounding it into the real world. But what opposes you is that you're feeling or maybe having not quite enough resources to bring it completely about. But that shouldn't stop you. But the other thing that appears to be working against you is the urge to go, stuff it, and just walk away. We've got the Eight of Cups here. And there's with that, which is a Pisces card, notice, with a big Pisces on the moon there. You can't miss it. It's like you just want to go, yeah, all right, I've tried bringing dreams in before, because in the past, we have the Tower clarified by the Tower. So I've not necessarily seen that before. I've seen many cards clarify themselves, but not yet the Tower. So it doesn't give me a lot of detail about what happened, apart from what I'm getting from this Eight of Cups is that, yeah, you've tried to bring dreams around before, and you've got a good dream at the moment. We've got Ace of Cups as the foundation, with a good environment for you to bring that about in. Six of Cups, there's contentment, there's the domestic, nostalgic element there. And what is coming on from on high is that the resources are on their way. Okay, Ace of Coins, I hadn't noticed that. And that you do have the professional skills. You are going to be Queen of Wands, going to be able to manifest, going to be able to let your word be law, not in the sense of the emperor, but if you want something, it will happen. No need to boss anybody about. No need to lay down the law. The universe will do as you wish it to, because you're not trying to make it do anything it doesn't want to do, and it wants to do it. Because we've got the influence of the Queen of Wands coming in from on high, of what Spirit is trying to assist you with, and the Queen of Wands in the future as you dedicate yourself to this plan that you are trying to bring into the real world. Being a Pisces, this is really good news. It's good news from a channel, eh? However, there's me. Always got to ring the bell of doom somewhere. There's still something that you feel you're not seeing. Something that you feel is not quite there within the... I wasn't even planning to lay a card on there, but it popped out while I was talking about it. There's a change in your home environment that you haven't quite noticed yet. There's a something that you're trying to. It's not even that you are remaining blind to it; it's that you're trying to remain blind to it, because it's far easier to dream about doing something than the actual of doing it, because the doing it seems to require a lot of commitment. You know, you work your way through to be a pope. You've been committed. You have been focused. You have been committed. You have been dedicated. But other people are well aware that you can have victory at this, and that you are having victory at this, and that you do actually have the resources that you require. 10 of Pentacles. So you've got good people around you. You've got all the resources that you require, but you are concerned that you're being led down. Led down the garden path, led up the garden path, led down the garden path. That you are being led astray. You're worried that the dream isn't necessarily all that it's cracked up to be. And there's no small wonder with that double tower. So let's have some clarification on that tower. That's it. What I get the impression is that they are two separate tower moments. You've lost everything or faith in everything more than once, you know, which is why you've got this urge to go, yeah, it's a nice dream, there'll be another one next week, you know, and just walk off and leave it. Let's have a look what these this is such a strange deck, this one. This is the Secret Tarot, and I've just done the Aries reading, and it was nearly all major arcana, and then yet again, it's all major arcana. There's 72 cards here. We have for the two towers, the Hanged Man, the Devil, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a time when, right, one of these towers was something that you tried to do, it never came around, it never happened. It was a definite failure because you needed to learn from that failure so that you didn't fail another time. Another of the other tower, I think, is a time where maybe you were listening to, all right, okay, that was quick. You were listening to your lower nature, the Devil card, and as you know, I always like to clarify the Devil card. We've got 2 of Swords again and 4 of Swords again, which, where's that 4 of Swords? I've seen this 4 of Swords somewhere. I've dreamt the 4 of Swords somewhere. Okay. There was I think it was a hedonistic time, which initially proved quite fertile and quite, you know, it was fun. You were definitely exploring the more grounded senses of your nature. But again, there was something that you were blind to, and you did end up alone within all of that. So maybe made you go, yeah, well, is this what I wanted? Again, I feel like this 8 of Cups here is definitely walking away from the 7 of Cups, the numerous options. And the world wasn't ready for whatever you were trying to bring into being right then, as well as you had to learn from that failure. Because that's what that Wheel of Fortune is telling me. So it left you in a pretty lonely place. But I don't mean lonely as in, oh, I'm all alone. You know, it's more, although you could have felt that while you was there, but it was more of a solitary place and more of a, right, you think about it all now, hence this anxiety. You still need to surround yourself with some protective energy, But the one thing that you really need to protect yourself from is your own anxiety, which is something that is a driving force around here. But the future of this card, Four of Pentacles, you are protecting what you need to protect, and Ten of Wands. Yeah, come here. You're picking up a burden, but you are also. Ooh, that's an interesting Ten of Wands. You are struggling through an obstacle course to take care, to fulfill these vows, to fulfill these being dedicated, but that's fun. That's the adventure you wanted to have. Now, let's talk about adventure. Lord of the Rings, because that, for some reason, that card reminded me of Lord of the Rings. Did Frodo and Sam actually enjoy their journey to Doom Mountain to go and pop the rings in? No, but they had an adventure, and then they went home, and then they went, yes, we're really glad we did that. And so they didn't enjoy the adventure, but they did enjoy having had the adventure, if that makes sense. And there is so much for you. You need to cast an eye over all the resources that you do have available to you, because you have a lot more than what you think you do. You need to keep following this intuition and not get cheesed off and go, yeah, stuff this for a game of darts. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Now, I have no idea if by the time of the new moon, if there is still that stellium of planets in Capricorn, but you've already been trying to work on this. So you've been trying to work on it while there was this stellium of planets in Capricorn. So your hard work is paying off. There is a new beginning there coming with it, because new moon in Capricorn. And of course, this is a new moon reading. And then from the Quantum Oracle, present power and events, great achievement. So yes, go for it. This is stick to it. Do not walk away. This new dream of yours, yeah, there could be another one next week. We'll stick with this one for a while. Just because a dream has gone pear-shaped beforehand doesn't mean that this one will. It's just going to be hard work that you want anyway, because you're wanting to dedicate yourself to it. Just make sure that you are balanced in your approach to it, and that you're not ignoring stuff going on in the domestic, in the home life. Okay. That's everything I can see for that then. So your next reading will be your new moon. So the next reading will be your waxing moon reading. Click subscribe and the notifications bell so you can get an email, hopefully, when the waxing moon reading comes out. The monthlies will be out soon. But in the meantime, yeah, crack on, keep doing it. You're on the right path. Don't let past defeats affect the way you are seeing things right now. All right? Cheers.